Hello guys, good morning. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. The name of my tutorial online is the exclusive tutorials on my YouTube channel. Please endeavor to subscribe, like, share and comment. It is very important. Now this morning we'll be discussing biology. No. That is not an option. So we're discussing biology. A topic called pollination, alright? Pollination. Now, pollination means the process by mature pollen grains are transferred from the anther of a flower to the mature stigma of the same flower or of closely related species or of another flower. Alright, there are two types of pollinations. We have two types of pollination. One, we have self-pollination. Self-pollination. Two, we have cross-pollination. Alright, so these are the two types of pollination. But this morning, we shall be discussing what self-pollination is. Now, self-pollination, as the name implies, it requires just one parent. In self-pollination, one parent is involved. Self-pollination means the transfer of mature pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the mature stigma of the same flower. Please take note. The key word there is what? The same. It is transfer of mature pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the mature stigma of the same flower. Okay. Now, there are two conditions that enhance pollination. The conditions that enhance pollination are: one, we have the homogamy. Homogamy is a process whereby the anther and the stigma of a bisexual flower get to maturity at the same time. Okay, homo, the same. Homogamy, it is a process whereby the anther and the stigma of a bisexual flower gets to maturity at the same time. That is the meaning of homogamy. Two, we have the cleistogamy. All right, cleistogamy. Now, the cleistogamy of a flower is a process by the anther of a flower gets deposited in the stigma and both of them ripen together or gets to maturity together. So these are the two conditions that enhance pollination. I'll ask you, which of the following conditions enhance pollination? Please, homogamy and cleistogamy enhance pollination. Please take note of that. Now, I said that in self-pollination, one parent is involved. Okay. Now, let us look at the advantages and disadvantages of self-pollination. Okay. Now, the advantages of self-pollination: one, it is a sure way of enhancing pollination. Of course, it is a sure way of enhancing pollination since it's just a single parent. Two, it doesn't waste pollen grains. All right, since it involves just one parent, it means that it won't use much pollen grains. It doesn't waste pollen grains. So these are the two disadvantages. These are the two advantages of what? Self-pollination. Self-pollination. Now, what are the disadvantages of self-pollination? Now, they say that two good heads are better than one. Okay. Disadvantages of self-pollination. Disadvantages. Okay. Disadvantages. Now, since it involves just one parent, the offsprings produced are less adaptive to the environment. All right, that is number one. Then number two, it does not lead to the production of variable offsprings. All right, it does not lead to the production of what? variable offsprings since it's just one parent. Then number 3, it results to the production of a weaker offsprings. Alright? Offsprings, alright? So these are the disadvantages of self-pollination. The offspring produced are less adaptive to the environment. That is, they won't be able to tolerate extreme changes in their environment. Okay, you know, adaptation means the process whereby an organism possesses certain features, all right, which gives it the ability, or which give it the ability to adapt to the environment, or withstand or tolerate the extreme changes in the environment. So that is for that. This is all about self-pollination. Okay, self-pollination has been tackled. Take note of the conditions necessary for self-pollination and the meaning of self-pollination, the advantages and the disadvantages. Please make sure you subscribe, like, share and comment. Don't forget, my WhatsApp number is 4418387. That's my WhatsApp number. Then my call number is 019-6011-5375. Do have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching, and thanks for choosing the explicit tutorials.